Stewart, we just saw footage from NASA of this weird stuff going on around the sun. It looks like some kind of circular objects. Do you know what they are?
Yes, I do.
Oh, boy, what?
And you know, NASA claims it's the result of problems with their equipment. But, you know, if you look at my DVDs on simultaneous existence, I state in there that all universes, parallel universes, are connected. In one universe, a black hole pulls in energy and releases it in another universe as a star. So a star in one universe is a black hole in another, and vice versa. And that is how energy is balanced between all of creation and all the parallel universes. And so advanced civilizations that know how to use this and can survive the transport between these two types of stars and black holes use the stars to exit into a universe in order to travel between them. What we are seeing here in that video are the exits of huge ships traveling interdimensionally from one universe into our universe, using the star as a gate, if you will, as an entry point. That is what is shown there on that video, which basically verifies what I said in my DVDs.
Wow. So any idea if they're with any kind of positive or negative influence on us? Are they here to see us by any chance, or are they just kind of hanging out?
Well, another part of what I've been talking about recently is what's going on in the Kuiper's Belt. And our solar system has been surrounded by huge vehicles, which have been actually mentioned on CNN, BBC, AOL News for the last 2 years. In fact, almost every day they had been reporting a new object seen. This one is moving, that one's moving. And then all of a sudden they dropped it. And then in order to cover the story, make people not too suspicious, they said, you know what? The planet Pluto is really part of that group of objects in the Kuiper's Belt, so it's really just normal. And in fact, Pluto's not a planet anymore, it's something else. If you remember that whole
that was
debacle.
silly. Yeah, that whole thing about Pluto not being a planet anymore.
Right, and to this day we don't know what they classified it as, but it was just a cover so that people would not pay attention to what's going on out there. These objects that we see exiting the sun are connected to the Kuiper Belt. There is a real fleet out there that's been massing for the last 2 years, and it has intentions that no one knows about, but I can only tell you that in order for a group like that to create such a massive fleet, obviously they have something in mind, and it isn't howdy neighbor.
This is like, it's like a real-life Independence Day.
It is, but you know what? The powers that be on this planet, the Illuminati, are a bit concerned about that, because I know that that group out there has affected the Hadron Collider in CERN in Switzerland,
right?
Which is why they shut it down twice already. The second time they didn't publicize it.
Right.
And there's a lot going on, interference from out there, and my feeling is towards the second half or end of 2010, we're going to see a lot more news about that on conventional stations.
Now, another thing, before because we only have a couple minutes